Okay, so before this video starts, huge shout out to Valley Flips for the idea of this build. Yeah, he kind of like inspired me to make this video. This is kind of like his video, except it's maybe a more in-depth tutorial. His was very entertaining and very helpful. I probably couldn't make this as good as I did if he didn't make those templates and the videos. But this is kind of more an in-depth tutorial. But after you watch this, watch his. If you're planning on to make one, that's cool. But if you're not, that's cool too. Please stick to the end of the video. It really helps me out. And bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a Squiddy C from Squid Industries. And these are all the resources that you're going to need. The most important thing is a sheet of plastic. This can be polycarbonate, this can be PVC, CPVC. Just make sure it's this thick. And yeah, so it's going to, you're probably going to get it with a sheet, or if you already have it, that's okay. But it's probably going to have a sheet over it. And that's not the plastic, it's just a sheet, but do not take off the sheet because that's what protects it from stuff right now. So do not take off the sheet yet. So next, what you're going to need is you're going to need the washers and the nuts and screws. So you don't need a whole lot of these since it's only for one knife. Or one trainer, but these are the screws and the nuts. I got these just at Home Depot. I also got the polycarbonate sheet from Home Depot. Everything here except these I got from Home Depot, but you can also get these at different stores. Pretty much all stores will probably have them if they're work stores and stuff, kind of like Home Depot. So these are the washers that you're going to need. These are the screws that you're going to need. I won't just say the measurements because there might be some different things that you might have to look for. But these are the screws and the washers. So next what you're going to need is a measuring tape or a ruler. Really, anything that is over 10 inches will definitely work. You can measure over than 10 inches. This will definitely work. Any really thing for measuring. That's because we have to have the exact measurements. So next we also need a pencil and a Sharpie. I guess you don't really need the Sharpie, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to be using it so you can see, you know, more what it's going to look like. Next, you're going to need the templates. I will link the templates down below. You're also going to need the measurements, and I'll link the measurements down below. It just goes to a Squiddy site, and I'll also link Valley Flip's video on this because this video was inspired by him because I really liked his video, and it was very helpful. But it wasn't exactly a tutorial. It was very entertaining and stuff, but it wasn't a in-depth tutorial. So this is going to be explaining everything you need, all measurements, all the links, specific screws and washers. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so once you've printed out the templates, what you're going to do is you're going to cut out which blade you want. I chose the Squiddy C. You can choose the Squiddy or the Squiddy C. It doesn't really matter. But then you're going to cut out the handles. But the thing is, you need two handles. So you see, this is the back. This is the forward handle. This is like the right forward handle. This is the back right handle. This is the forward left handle. This is the back left handle. So So yeah, you're gonna have to cut it out 2 times, as I did here. And so I cut it out once, and then I cut out the blade. Then I made the spacers because this is the Squiddy C. And then what I did was I cut the handles. I cut them in half, and then I did it again. That won't affect it at all. So yeah, so you're gonna need 2 of the handles, and now the final step is to start cutting. You can use a Dremel, you can use a plastic cutter, which is like heats up the plastic, but I'm just gonna use a Dremel because it's easier and it's probably more accessible for a lot of people. But if you do have a plastic cutter where it melts the plastic, use that. It's faster and better, but Dremel will definitely work, and you just have to sand it afterwards. So yeah, let's get on to that. Hey guys, so once you've cut out the pieces for the Squiddy out of your polycarbonate, next what you're going to do is you're going to assemble it, and you're going to put the small screws, the small nut, and the other small washers on right here and right here at the end of the handles and at the top. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to add the spacers. I didn't have a tight enough screw, or I didn't have a screw to tighten it enough, so I put some tape there to keep it in place, but it should work correctly. And then what you're going to need for the last is 1 big thick screw for the top of it to give it some weight distribution. So yeah, after you're done with all that, this is going to be your end product. I am going to put on some clips of me flipping with this. So yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.